a second and very long.
They'll get this out wide to Metcalf.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So no gain on the play. And that'll bring up a third down and very long.
They're certainly in a pickle here. They have a mile to go to try to pick up the first. We'll see what they've drawn up.
Now on third and forever, he'll look to throw. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. Well, you thought these two defenses, they might come to play. One has already come to play here. A safety for the opening points of the game.
Brandon, let's file this play away because if it turns out to be a tight game, who knows? This could wind up being the difference.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 48 back in 2014, there's a look at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Tonight, it's the Sunday night opener for the new NFL season, as it'll be the Black Knights of Houston taking on the New York Jets.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the right.
He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
Looking to throw on second down. Sears.
Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Moving inside the 20.
And they will finally get to him, but a great return has set him up first and goal at the 5.
Sets them up first down and goal at the 5-yard line.
First and goal, a good chance for our first touchdown of the new season.
And he is in. Touchdown, New York. It's their quarterback, keeping it himself from 5 yards out.
And the Jets are on the board here first in the season opener.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. The Jets kick team out now to boot this one away. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
And they will be set up now as he brings this thing all the way back inside the 20.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now this time he'll look to throw.
This pass out wide to Hall.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Now back to throw. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now from the 9, here's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. A 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards. The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. Disastrous outcome there on 3rd and goal. They lose 9 yards on the sack.
And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, Charles, I think you'd have to call that a win for the defense after the turnover already in field goal range, and they had to settle for 3.
Yeah, Bean, the beautiful part is you start so close to the end zone that your thought process on offense has to loosen up a little bit because you're thinking to yourself, you're almost guaranteed 3. Let's take some good shots at the end zone and try and turn it into 6.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play. Throwing on 1st down. Sears. He's going to go for a big play downfield. Touchdown! Jalen Hyatt, 39 yards. And the Black Knights are back within a score. Charles, that's a pretty good response from a rookie quarterback. He's had his struggles in this game, including the interception on the last drive, but there he takes him down the field and puts it in the end zone.
I agree with everything you just said right there, and there's a silver lining to all of this, his resiliency. Because let's face it, when things are going bad and you're a youngster, they often continue to go bad. But in his mind and his actions, he said this stops right here. And how about the positive play he just turned in?
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And Charles, nothing like squaring off with a division opponent, a division rival in week 1. Do you like that they are matching up this early, or would you prefer a game like this be a few weeks down the road?
I actually like the early matchup for a few reasons, Brandon. First of all, it allows you to see that in the entire offseason and know, hey, right out of the gate, we're playing a division game. Second part is it spreads them out a little bit. If you just have them all bunched up at the end of the year, that's not as much fun watching teams try to survive that gauntlet when you do have injuries down the stretch. And last but not least, let's face it, we're TV people. What a great game to sell right out of the gate.
Give him 7 there on the tuck and run, and they're in better shape now for 3rd. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And now some motion before the snap. And this will be our first penalty of the night's proceedings. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught inside the 20. Big yardage that time for the Jets. 44 yards. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. It's 2nd and goal, but now all the way back at the 14.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 14-yard line.
Back to throw. That is caught. Escapes the defender. Touchdown, Jets. A great play there. His first NFL reception goes for 6 as his guys are able to extend their lead. Now the extra point. It's good to make it 17-7. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on first down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but it's going to be second down. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Third and 12. Operating from the gun, Sears. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And that's going to be another first down as the tackle made at the Jets' 35. That third down conversion good for 23.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
On first down, Sears. And he's got his man on the out route. From the 25, here's second and a yard. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. Oh, a great effort there. He's going to get this inside the 15, and they'll spot it at the 13-yard line. Nice run. On first down, they go back to Pacheco. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for second down. Ball at the 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. So they'll accept that penalty, and that'll, of course, move the football up the field. Here's another first and goal, but from a little further back this time following the penalty. Now receiver in motion left. Man, it's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Jalen Hyatt 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Black Knights have got it back to within a score. The extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
You ain't going nowhere.
This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. They have to be pleased with the way that they've moved the football thus far.
And why wouldn't they be? 2 touchdowns on a field goal in their first 3 possessions. They're playing so well right now, the field goal probably feels like a disappointment.
They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
But the first 2 drives yielded touchdowns, so there's no reason for them to feel like they have to pull back on the reins. They pushed it downfield, looking for another one right there. Didn't get it, but we know they're going to continue to be bold.
On play action, they'll throw. Forced out to his left. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Hall. And they'll get to him right away as he's taken down right there at the 44.
That's good for the Jets.
They go play action here on first down. Staying on his feet. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
The throw down the field, caught by his running back. And they're going to get this down to about the 37. Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man. And the ball is knocked out. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. In motion right, that's Metcalf. Pacheco gets it again on second down. 5 yards will get them back to the original line of scrimmage, but now they're looking at 3rd and 10. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw on 3rd down, Sears. He's going to air one out. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in.
Concentration, so key on a ball like that. It's hard. I know how difficult it is, but that's a ball you've got to come up with. And instead, a big play is going to slip through their fingers, literally and figuratively.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Black Knights.
On 1st and 10, Sears. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Sauce Gardner picks it off. And the Jets are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it.
And the return stops just a few yards. Midfield, they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
Their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer.
It's caught inside the 25. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20.
First down, Houston.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. First down now, but that clock rolling.
Marshawn Lattimore on the tackle. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll run here with Pacheco.
And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. They'll set up to throw.
All right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 and a jet touchdown. Now the try here for the point after. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score Jets 24, Black Knights 14.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Catch is made by Metcalf.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
First down, Houston.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
Pacheco gets it up the gut.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 now.
And it'll be intercepted.
And the Jets are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Well, I would guess that combined, if you spoke to both defenses, neither side has a lot to celebrate today. They haven't had a lot of stops, but that one right there, that's a big one because they stole points away with that play. And just as importantly, picked up a key stop on an offense that's been really impressive here in the early going.
Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Back to throw here. Throw left side complete. That's Morris. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. This offense in midseason form here in the opener. It's 1st and 10. In motion right, that's Hardman. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this 1st half. They'll throw now on the final play. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. That's it for the 1st half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it. The New York offense taking over for their next possession. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the 2nd half, Charles, remember in that 1st half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
yeah, they went into the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that 1st half.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Incomplete.
Well, it's too early to figure out what kind of adjustments this defense made at halftime, but that's a good start to the 2nd half. They can not afford to give up more points and fall further behind, so well done to force the punting situation here.
Here's the Jets punter now. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. That'll go as a punt of 32 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Looking to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that, but that would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
On every offensive coordinator, every play caller sheet, they have about 5 or 6 plays per game that they call shot plays or big plays, and you don't get many opportunities to dial them up, and they just did. and they drop it with a great chance to make a big play, that's going to hurt.
They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
They'll try for the first with Pacheco. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. Little pitch and catch to the tight end, Knox. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Kevin Farley. And the Jets are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. So that now 2 consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. You wonder if he's trying to do a little too much out there.
Oh, I like where you're going with that maybe he's pressing it a little bit, trying to be too fine with his throws, or maybe...
Pressure from his right, and he goes down hard, flat on his back. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
At the 28-yard line.
Now back to throw. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get the field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And the Jets pressure too much as down he goes. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. They're going to look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. They dial up the corner blitz that time, and it delivers to the tune of a 9-yard loss. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll try and throw for it here. He's going to air one out. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. What a real head-scratcher there. And the Jets are going to get the football here in great field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 2nd down and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down to about the 21 or 22. 4 yards the pickup, first down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. He dumps this one off here to Hall. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll look to throw here. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. And now they're in the hurry-up.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Play clock down to 5, and they're going to burn a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Well, a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17. Back to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, partner, given where that drive started, that's an excellent job defensively to force them into 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So a nice kick there as they are able to add on to their lead.
And that's exactly what you're looking to do. Maneuver yourself into range. That way, if your drive stalls out, you're able to get something out of it. And they do so right there.
No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now a throw here to his running back. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a 1st down. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. Back now here at MetLife Stadium as we're about ready to rock and roll for the 4th and final quarter. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
At the 44-yard line.
2nd and 3. It's caught inside the 25. A huge play there for Houston. 46 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. DK Metcalf, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Black Knights have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. And we may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field. and work their way into the end zone.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Tyler Bass set to kick off.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This one will come out to the 25 as Pollard is going to elect not to return it.
25-yard line.
Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. That last touchdown has made this really tight. They're clinging now to this slimly. The second half, they only have a field goal. This offense needs to kick it into gear.
And right now, I'm looking directly at the field general, at the quarterback, because to me, he's got to take over right now. By word, pumping his team up, and then, of course, by deed with his play. My high school coach used to say that all the time. Laddie, take over by word and deed.
And deed means action.
Exactly.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. He'll drop to throw. And check down, complete to Hall. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
Brings up third down.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Morris. And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9. In motion, the tight end. They'll drop to throw. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. What an opening weekend it's been already. Could the best finish be coming here on Sunday night? We'll find out as we come up on a 1st and 10. A handoff now for Pacheco. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Again, it's Pacheco. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line. 94 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
With that incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
Here we go. This is 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. They had to go for it with such much little time remaining, and the Jets are going to get the football back. Jets offense coming up now to start their next drive. And this game not quite over yet, and we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively. That is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll take it across midfield to the 46-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. They try with Pacheco.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Here's 2nd down. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
3rd and long coming up defensively. You pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. 2 timeouts still available in this final minute. It's 1st and 10 now. Here's Pacheco.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game.
Here's 2nd down and 3.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Sometimes it's hard to figure, but you can live with incompletions in this situation. You can't live with these short gains that take time off the clock.
You know who loves it? This defense. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Here now, 2nd and goal.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. Defensively now, one more play to stop. What are they looking for?
You want to take away their number 1 running option that you've scouted and take away their number 1 receiver and see if someone else can beat you.
Pacheco is into the end zone. Touchdown, Houston.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. The kick is good, and can you believe this? They win it with zeros on the clock. Well, this was a game we'll have in the memory banks for a while. The winning touchdown at the end, and then they had to get that extra point. You know, the knees were shaking
But he put it through, and boom, a dramatic victory.
And just remember, prior to 2015, that extra point almost felt routine, didn't it? Like it was a fait accompli. But when we moved it back to the 15, now the drama kicked in. So, yes, a touchdown.